So this tip involves using form controls to automatically open up a form when somebody opens up the workbook. I'm going to split screen the view here by reducing the size of that workbook to half the screen. Press Alt F11, which is our first step, where we get the VBA editor. If the VBA editor isn't split screen for you, you can grab the title bar and cross the threshold, and if you have Windows 7, it'll automatically split screen it for you. So the second thing we need to do is select this workbook. And we'll find this workbook on the list of sheets at the end. Double-click that, and in this drop-down menu, select Workbook, and Excel automatically sets up a private subroutine called Workbook Open, which is exactly the subroutine that we want. And this is a subroutine that'll run when the workbook is opened. So there's all sorts of other actions that you can attach a macro to, but the default is when you open the workbook. So we're going to copy the code into that subroutine, which is to show the opening form, which we don't have yet, so we're going to create one. Insert user form, and you may have to close the toolbox, which looks like that. And now we're going to change the name of the form from user form 2 to opening form, opening underscore form, because it has to be named exactly the same thing as it is in the code. We can change the caption to the form, whatever you want to say to the user. They're going to see this form pop up when they open up the workbook. And then we're going to launch the toolbox after clicking off the form, which is that icon right there. I'm going to go get it from my left monitor and insert a text box and put some content that you want to tell the user about using this workbook or introducing the workbook to the user. So we're done with the VBA editor. I'm going to close that. I'm going to save this workbook. I'm going to close the workbook and relaunch Excel. And selecting that workbook to open back up, the form we just created automatically opens when the workbook opens up. And we have our text box that would obviously say something other than content that you would use to convey some information to the user.